Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and this is your second reading of the day. So this morning, if you haven't seen that, I suggest you do, we got the Freak card. So looking at this now, I'm thinking to myself, some of you may be saying, is she going to tell us to get our freak on? Maybe. Why not? Okay, but no, they were talking about that at some points in your life you may have felt out of place. A little bit like a freak, like freak of nature. Like why am I here? What am I doing here? And it's saying that you're absolutely where you're supposed to be. And everything you've gone through is exactly the way it should. I thought I was... I didn't fit in, and I wasn't pretty enough, and I wasn't beautiful enough. And you know what? It's because I felt it from inside out, and I made myself believe it. Once you change that attitude, you will start to see the flowering of the person that you were always meant to be. And you will see beauty where you have never seen it before. I have to say that in this case, a lot of times people see the beauty in us before we even see it in ourselves. They can actually see the potential in us. And there are some human beings who actually will love you regardless of what you think of yourself. But it's so much better when you can become aware and figure it out for yourself. So I'm going to do a reading for that. First, I'm going to read the card of awareness. And it would be the Magician in the regular tarot deck. And I believe that's what it is in this deck as well. So this is a reminder that you already possess all the tools to guide and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they're all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This is your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This is here to let you know that you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. And if you looked at the cards this morning that came out of the Wisdom Oracle, you saw two of the cards were like, one was orphan, the other one was never-ending story, and they were both kind of figures that were leaning forward in one direction in particular. And then the last card, blessed, was one that was again on a platform, but this one was flying with wings and going in a whole different direction. So I like the fact that this one is saying that this is saying that you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thought, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from the negative. Knowledge is power, and you can lead to success by having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe. You can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. There you go. Telling you, you're magic. You can do this. All right. So I'm going to take from the... This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and I'm also using the Mystical Moments Tarot deck. The stories we tell ourselves. And the things we believe. Need I say more? I will. I don't need to, but I will. And there's 22. We had 22 this morning. We're having 22 again. The Blessings card was 22. Like a bird taking flight. There you go. New directions. I mean, you know. Okay. Okay. So, very clear in the messages they're sending. Pisces. Very definite, okay? And definitive. Yeah. The Six of Swords. I almost feel like this is like, in this position, it's taking your troubles with you as you go. Looking for an anchor, but in this way, I don't think you're doing that. I think you're doing it in a very different way. The Ten of Cups, yeah. There you go, Pisces, right? There you go. Ooh. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Look at these. Look at these coming in the way they have. So all these reversed cards. And the Ten of Cups upright. Yeah. You're aware now that you don't have to carry these ideas that you are abnormal or that you're a failure or that you can't succeed. You should feel blessed for who you are. You're authentically you and brought here to accomplish what you're meant to, right? Absolutely. These are the cards that we got this morning, Pisces. The never-ending story. It's worth bringing them back out. I mean, I'm going to go look for them now because honestly, it's too much. It's like they're just taking from and bringing it back, okay? You see? This is a 10. This is a 10, but I feel like this is like the never-ending story, and this is the orphaned, and this is the blessed. Okay, just to show you. Like a bird, 22 and 22 blessed. See that? New direction. 9, beautiful, 369. The ultimate realm. You are going somewhere very special here, Pisces. You're doing this. Okay, this 5, this orphan, this is leaving this away. This is leaving this behind, this feeling of feeling alone, segregated in the dark by yourself. It is something that is, you'll realize that this was something you told yourself. You caged yourself. And that's not the Five of Swords, that's the Page of Swords. But you reiterated that story. The Page of Swords, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. The Page of Swords at one time was controlling this story. It wasn't just following it. He was the one holding it, but that's not you anymore. You're not inventing the narrative anymore. That's not it. You're in a state of blessing. You're in a state of happiness, a state of grace. Very different. Very different. The Spirit is saying, this is the way you should be. Okay? Seven of Swords. King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. It's time to protect yourself from the negative energies. That's really the only way of doing it. It's like protecting yourself from the mind that goes off in a tangent, that things are worse than they are, that you are not worthy. Okay? That you didn't do everything you needed to do to succeed. So many ways we get ourselves out of gratitude. And we need to nurture. Okay, when these things come in, we need to stay in a state of gratitude, and we need to nurture the part of ourselves that needs it, so that we don't feel disconnected from life. Absolutely. The Knight of Cups underneath the Five of Pentacles and this Page of Swords is just letting me know that it really screws up your emotion. It plays with your heart. It plays with the pain, and it plays with your state of mind. You see, the state of mind that you're creating for yourself, it falls right into the heart chakra, and then you start feeling pain instead of there's intensity in both ways. There's intensity in love, but there's intensity in feeling left behind or abandoned, alone. And you can feel your heart like crushing in your chest. And that's what they're showing me, like even with this. All these cards, they're coming in like reversed. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Very slow-moving energy, not getting to the end. Okay, so it's time to get this Chariot. The Chariot coming out at the end, upright, is telling me that it's you, right here. Okay? Same type of energy, see that? But instead of snail-like, you got wings, you're going the other direction. Yes, yes, of course, right? Of course, there's that synchronicity. Slowly getting to nowhere, or quickly changing directions and going somewhere. Let's do that any day, every day. Let's get on, as Abraham likes to say, that high-flying disc and just go. Go in a better direction. Because this right here hasn't served you at all. Doesn't serve a purpose. The only purpose it serves is it just gets you lower and lower and lower in vibration until you feel like a failure. I sense a lot of desperation, not good feelings here. And at the base of it, Pisces, when I look at it, there's the nurturing card right in the middle. To get rid of that, you need gratitude. And you need to nurture that gratitude. You need to nurture that feeling. You need to give it wings. You need to keep feeding that wolf. Okay? That wolf of happiness, so that you can dispel the rest of this and get somewhere. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is saying that without you acknowledging just how wonderful you are for the authentic self that you are, that because you are different, as soon as you do, things are going to change. You'll go in a new direction. You'll fly away like a bird. You're going to get somewhere instead of feeling stuck constantly. When you nurture the wrong thing, you get stuck. And then you get stuck in the details, you get stuck in stuff. You want to start making progress. Because if you see this one, his leg's not even up. He's not even moving. Nothing is really going anywhere. And the snail is apparent. I mean, it's just a big, yelling like, this is the slow-moving knight and this is a snail. Hello? Okay? You need to move things in a different direction. You need to get out of this. I know I say you need a lot, Pisces, but you really do. Because I want you to empower yourself. I don't want you to stop yourself from going where you need to be. We all need to work on how we talk to ourselves, on what we make ourselves believe when we look in the mirror, when we think of how people see us. The best thing that I was ever told, and then when I believed it, was the best advice I could have ever taken, is what other people think of you is none of your business. And it really is, and half the time it's wrong. Because if you try to figure out what they're thinking of you, half the time, probably more than half the time, you're wrong. Unless they come right out and tell you, I wouldn't believe anything what your brain tells you. You would probably be delighted to think of what people have to say about you. But I'm going to tell you, be aware. Be aware. The big thing here, the big card, is aware. You have the magic to change all of this. You have the magic to turn all of this around. It doesn't need to stay this way. You don't need to stay with just like two cards that are offering some really, positive. But these are really great cards to begin with. Okay? A state of gratitude, a grateful heart, and nurturing that grateful heart. These two can change all the rest of this. It can get you going in a most positive direction. It can take away the clouds, take away the negativity, let you get to the end, not the end, but the conclusion of a certain part of your life where you don't sit and feel this way. And you can finally start moving from the state that you've felt like you've been paused for such a long time. No more negative self-talk. No more intense emotions that are crippling you and stopping you from moving. Nurture. Nurture the good. Nurture everything that's happened to you as a divine journey that you were meant to be on, that you were meant to experience. Be the beautiful freak that you are. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Pisces. I'm going to let you go with this because I think Spirit has said it enough. You will either feel this within yourself or you don't. You'll either say, yeah, but, or you'll go, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to love who this incarnation of that I chose for myself. I'm ready to love this. And as soon as you are, things will start changing. You will start taking the steps. You will be aware that you can change direction. You will be aware that you care less about what's going on and that you just want to be you. I leave you with this. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings, Pisces. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you feel empowered in yourself. And if there's sun, I want you to kiss the sun, let the sun kiss your face, I'd rather say. I know this is the second reading of the day, so whenever there's sun in the forecast, try to catch a few rays. Spring is just around the corner. I'm sending you love, light, blessings. Again, take care. Bye for now.